Welcome back to day 23. Today I want to cover a topic I never thought I'd be able to talk about, but thank God finally can. I want to talk about relationships and how using the 6 basic human needs will help you, 1, determine if you're in a healthy relationship, and 2, help you create the best relationship you've ever been in. So, how do you check if you're in a healthy relationship? A healthy relationship, let's first define that. A healthy relationship is one in which at least 3 of your 6 basic human needs are being met. At least 3. An extremely passionate relationship, there will be more than 3 of your basic human needs being met at all times, meaning you will be overflowing with passion because it'll be uncertain. Uncertain meaning variety, that creates passion. Certainty will make you feel confident that it's going to last and take away that edge of fear. Significance will make you feel like you're the best, most valued person in someone's life. And love and connection is a no-brainer. You will feel love beyond your wildest imagination. That's what a healthy relationship looks like, where at least 4 of your human needs are being met. Now, how do we see? First, let's start with how do we know if we're in a good and a healthy relationship? How do we know if your 6 basic human needs are being met? Well, you know when they're not being met based off of how you're feeling. I always use this example. I had this one relationship that I was in, probably one of the only ones that I was actually in, where it was really, really passionate, And because of that, I would always want more. However, I always had this bad feeling and I couldn't figure out why. And now with the knowledge I have, I know why. And I'm sorry I lasted there as long as I did, because it wasn't able to sustain the time because it just wasn't filling enough of my needs. If less than 3 of your needs are being met, that means it's unhealthy. It will create either a push and pull kind of relationship. It will not be a healthy relationship. So at that point, less than 3 of my needs were being met. Certainty was completely gone, and so was significance. I felt uncertain that he'd ever show back up, and insignificant because he didn't feel the need to respond to me. However, there was uncertainty, right? Because I didn't know if he would ever come back, and variety, which goes together with that, as well as a lot of love and connection. Or I would leave it on connection more than love. There was a very good connection and definitely a lot of uncertainty, so that creates passion. That's what we want in a relationship, the passionate part. We also need the other side of it for it to be healthy. Now, if you only have the passionate side in your relationship, it is doomed to fail. It will fail. It has to fail, because we're humans and we need the other parts of the needs. We need it. And for a very long time, I tried convincing myself how something was wrong with me, and that, because I thought he was God, something was wrong with me, and I was needy, and I had to get rid of my needs. And no, in case you're in a similar situation, I want to tell you, no. Embrace these human needs. They're here to keep you safe and healthy and make sure that you have the best life you deserve. They're here for your own good. So if someone's not meeting your needs and you are constantly feeling that uncomfortable feeling, you are constantly feeling uncertain, you are constantly feeling insignificant, there's a reason for it. Don't let him or her walk all over you and you still convince yourself that you're doing something wrong. Now, we don't have to go and get mad at them or get angry at them, but we just don't have to tolerate it anymore. We can let it go once and for all. I didn't know it then. And that saddens me because there was a lot of pain created that did not need to be created. He wasn't filling my needs. All I had to do is, once I realized that, walk away. And yes, it would have been painful. Yes, I would have cried for a few days. Yes, but that would be it. In fact, if I would have realized it right in the beginning, the way I started to go into dating over the last year, where are you meeting my needs? these are my needs. Is it being met? And not even telling it to them, obviously doing it myself. Is it being met? No, it's not being met. There are certain times where they can't be met. Okay, this isn't a match. If I would have gone in like that, there would actually have been no pain. Yeah, he's a cute guy. Yeah, all that. Next. The reason I'm going so deep into my own personal life is because I want you to really hear this and know this. Whether it's for you or for someone you know, I want you to really know this. Because everyone wants, on some level, healthy relationships. Everyone wants to feel like the most important person to someone, and everyone wants to feel certain that that person will always be there and have the variety and passion at the same time. And everyone deserves that, okay? But if you're going to settle for just the passionate side, or just certainty and significance, but nothing else, so no passion, you will not have both. You need to have both. For a really fulfilled life, you need both. For you not to look outside of your relationship, you need both. For you to feel like you won, you need both, and you deserve both. So, how do we create both? Now, this is definitely not going to happen in 4 minutes, but what I do want to tell you is it's possible, first of all. It's out there. I've finally gotten to experience it myself, and that's why I feel comfortable speaking about it, because it's out there. Because in reality, when you learn your human needs and you learn how to fill them, what you're really doing is learning how to fill other people's human needs at the same time. So if you're in a relationship now that isn't what I just described, but it's not as passionate as you wanted, or it's not as certain as you want it more, start giving your partner in the exact area that you need. But don't give them what you need, give them what they need there. Let me explain that again. If you don't feel certain in your relationship, it's going to be like that for both. Your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or your wife is going to feel the same way, okay? In that exact area, because it's the way it works. You're both on the same team. So if you're missing something, they're missing it. You're guaranteed that. So if you feel like you're missing certainty, what will create certainty in them? How can you make them feel certain? And when you know how, give it to them and shower it to them with no expectation of something back. Just give it. I guarantee you it'll come back. If you want more significance, make your husband feel like he is the king of the world. Make him feel like he's the most important person. If you look at him like he's a piece of crap and he can't get his crap together, what do you think he feels like? And do you think he can make you feel like you're the queen of the world? Or the other way around? It's not possible. Whatever you want from them, make sure that in that area you fill their needs, not your needs. Don't give them what you want, but give them in the area that you want. Give them what they need. And if you don't know what they need, start to find out. That's exactly where you start. You want a passionate relationship? You want a passionate love? You want the story of a lifetime? It's going to have some uncertainty. That's what passion means. So if you have some uncertainty, embrace it. That's the passion. Whether you're married or not, there's always going to be uncertainty. Get comfortable in it. And find the balance of uncertainty and certainty. Find the balance between love and connection and significance, making the person feel significant as hell for doing nothing.